All right, 97.7 Outlaw Radio FM listeners, you already know what time it is, and right here, right now, we actually got a phenomenal hip-hop and R&B duo. These individuals are literally game changers within the music industry, where they're bringing originality not only back to the hip-hop genre, but also the R&B genre as well. We got Dov3 right here, right now. How are you guys doing this evening?
What's going on, man? I'm THB, man. Hey, it's your boy IceCream, man. You're a Dove, man.
And I gotta say as well, guys, man, first and foremost, thank you guys so much for just giving my radio station and myself a little bit of your time this evening, man. I've been definitely looking forward to this interview.
Oh, yeah, we have too. And thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to be able to go out into Canada and spread the love. We're humbled, man. We're humbled.
But also as well, for the listeners that don't know Dov3, I was wondering if you can actually introduce yourselves individually. I know you guys briefly just did, but if you can, introduce yourselves individually, and of course, tell us a bit more about yourselves as individuals.
All right, man, what's going on, man? It's your boy, THD, man. I'm the singer, of the R&B hip-hop duo Dove, man. I'm the oldest, what I'm saying, musical background, full of energy, man, real humble, man, but a hard worker, man. That's really me. I just like to get to it. Hey, and it's your boy, IceCream, the rapper of the group. More so chill, laid back, both of us from Atlanta, Georgia. And, really just, like he said, we just both hard workers, but he's more so the energetic, fun, dancing, and I'm just the chill, laid back, and going to give you a story to tell.
And one thing I have to ask you guys, because like I mentioned at the very beginning of the intro of this interview, you guys actually are bringing real bars and real R&B sounds that honestly that I grew up listening to, real R&B, real hip hop. When you guys actually came together, what actually made you guys decide to kind of throw all that new age stuff out the window and bring originality back? Like, what actually made you guys really decide to go the route you guys are going?
I can just make it real simple for you. You know what I'm saying? When we look at the world, man, the world is full of people of all ages, all colors, all ethnicities, man. We want to reach to everybody, you know what I'm saying? We want everybody to be able to relate. Us being a younger group, I want the more seasoned people to relate to us too. I want everybody. I want to be global. You know what I'm saying? That's been our goal, to make sure that any age group can relate to our music. Yeah, just to piggyback off of what he said, when we first came about, we saw a lot of other artists our age. They were very similar, And then one thing I grew up on, like you said, like both of us, we grew up on an era. We came up in an era where it was like if you sounded like anybody else, then you weren't original. Then you were, you was here today, gone tomorrow. We want to bring back more so that that vibe of, hey, what I'm saying, either you're going to be original or you can't do it. It's somebody out there got this sound already. Somebody's doing this, somebody's doing that. We wanted to come in and kind of just bring originality back to the forefront and show that hard work is a part of the deal as well.
And I gotta say as well, that's one thing I was really drawn to you guys about, man, because just what you said right there, back in the day, if you sounded like someone else, you'd literally get pretty much canceled out. You know what I mean? Nowadays, everybody sounds the same. You could flip through Spotify and be like, who am I listening to? You won't even know. That's why I like you guys, man. You're actually bringing originality back to the music industry.
Appreciate it. We appreciate it.
But of course, man, for the listeners that obviously are fans of your music that are listening to the station right now, I was wondering, man, how did you guys originally meet? Like, what made you guys decide to come together?
Okay, so I'll say, well, what happened was we was just to give it a little brief. We met in band, and at first I was a freshman in college. I came into college. THD, he was a senior, so he was leaving out. I was coming in, and we met through one of my old friends back from high school, and he was like, man, y'all gotta get together, collab or whatever. And I was just like, I said, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't really feeling it or whatever. And that's when everybody around me, all my freshman friends, shoot, upperclassmen, they were just coming to me. They was like, hey, man, you need to get on with THD. You need to get on with THD. I was like, I don't know. And then just one night, I was just like, man, you know what? Let me just go over there and see what you're talking about. And then, like, we just kind of just came together. But even then, we wasn't niched. You know, it took us time. It took us a real good amount of time to just come together and just build chemistry. And just we had to realize at some point, we needed each other. And that's when we really said, you know what, let's take this really serious. Let's go to the next level with it.
And I gotta say as well, definitely sounds like a phenomenal story, man, but definitely sounds like fate as well, man. I'm really excited just to actually see what's in store for you guys, man, because I know you guys are just getting started.
Oh, yeah.
But also as well, guys, July 23rd of 2021, you guys were actually featured on Logical's single titled "Don't Trip." I was wondering if you can actually tell us a bit more about this feature, and of course, what was it like just working alongside that amazing individual?
So we just give you backstory with Logical, man. What's funny is we're all in the band. We all met in the band. Like, Logical, he played in the band with us. Actually, he played the same instrument as IceCream. So, you know what I'm saying? Me and Logical, you know what I'm saying, we're around the same age, so we had been really close all the way to my senior year, and we never really knew each other did music. So it's like, us working with Logical, man, was a great experience, man, because of the chemistry and because of the fact that we were comfortable and our styles matched. You know what I'm saying? They work well together. You know what I'm saying? So everybody was able to be themselves, and, you know, that's how we got that hit together.
And I gotta say as well, you guys had phenomenal chemistry with Logical as well on that song. I have to ask, is there plans for you guys to actually get back in the studio together, or was that just a one-time collaboration?
Hey, man, I'll say only the future can show you. You know what I'm saying? Only the future can tell. You know, I'll say we'll probably definitely get back in the studio with them, make another hit. You know, we got some stuff already in the vault ready to come out. You know, so it's gonna be some hits on the way with Logical. You know, and we appreciate the brother and everything. You know, and it just us just coming together and just doing what we had to do, and just, you know, we make magical moments with them. That's one thing I can't take away. And, you know, I'll just say that it's some stuff on the way. We got some stuff on the way, and I promise you it's gonna hit, just like Don't Trip.
And also, IceCream, this question's for you, man. I noticed as well that aside from being an artist as well, man, you were also a CEO as well of your own company by the name of Changing of the Game Entertainment. I was wondering if you can actually tell us a bit more about your company, and of course, what services do you actually offer to the general public today?
Okay, so Changing of the Game Entertainment actually came about. My father, he was the founder of the label. He founded the label back in 1998, and he started out in Orlando, Florida, and he had some management situations going on, like from the likes of Big Pun, Beat Nuts, and then when we got into Orlando, he had some independent artists named Chill Brother Number One, Soldier, Coolie T. You know, it was so basically what happened was when after a while, and even the Heisman brothers that they did a song called "Do the Heisman" that was real big in 2008. But what happened was it kind of died off, and my father ended up retiring. So I wanted to bring back the Change of the Game aura. I wanted to bring it back. So I said, okay. He actually blessed me with the opportunity to be the CEO of the company back in 2020 or whatever. And me and THD, we came together and got renewed the LLC for it as well. Basically, it started off as a management company, and now it's a record label. So we have some artists. We do have some artists getting ready to come out by the names of King Country, Nate 3 Times, and Trey 318. Who are actually on a new song with us, smash single this summer called Get Throwed. So basically, right now, we just, you know, coming up together, you know, I'll say in about a year, we'll be able to give out contracts to, probably about 6 months, we'll be able to give out contracts, give out real deals to other artists with distribution along with it for major labels as well.
And the one thing I have to ask, when you said in about 6 months you could be doing stuff like this, obviously, you know, a lot of artists, man, they're searching for that deal, or they're just searching to get associated with like-minded, talented individuals. And I do know that every label and every company has a process on how you submit stuff. So I have to ask, well, we have you here, and if anybody happens to listen to this that is an artist that want to potentially get a deal through you, man, like how would you like these artists to go about presenting themselves, and of course presenting their music for possible distribution, or even a complete signing?
I would say this most definitely just hit our email us and send everything over when it comes down to your information, how you started, videos, music, your own, say show, because I know I get it. We started off, we didn't have a fan base. Now we do have a fan base, so I understand certain things come together, certain ways or whatever. We actually have distribution. We actually can distribute our artists right now through Connect Music. Connect Music is, I don't know if you ever heard of Lil Boosie, but Lil Boosie is, if he's a co-owner of Connect Music or whatever. We notched the deal down last month with them, and we have a couple artists coming out distributed through them right now, and that's a big deal right now. In a couple of months, I would say there's something on the table right now when it comes down to major label or whatever. But I want to make sure we most definitely will come back to Outlaw FM and let everybody know and just present it. But it's a big opportunity on the table. We're talking major label, $1 million deal on the table, and that would be the best way for us to distribute our artists and also give our artists a chance to showcase a bigger light. Right now, our artists that are with us, they're accumulating 5 to 10,000 streams, or I'll say 5 to 10,000 streams, 5 to 10,000 views a release or whatever, and that's just off rip. So it just depends on the fan base and just them coming together with the right idea and the right we have the right marketing tools, and just letting us know how the best way for us to promote them and get them out to the world.
And also,
so I'll say it's just based on them.
And also, THD, this one's for you, man. On January 1st of 2022, you actually released the phenomenal single by the name of Perfect Man. I was wondering if you can actually tell us a bit more about this phenomenal single, and of course, where can we actually snag ourselves a copy of it today?
All right, so with Perfect Man, honestly, the way that came together, it was actually IceCream's idea. At first, I didn't want to release a single yet, you know what I'm saying? And usually, we both engineer and mix and master our music. I came across this beat or whatever, and Cream was probably my biggest supporter in doing this record. So, you know what I'm saying, it's on all platforms, any platform. Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal, YouTube, Amazon, Google Play. You can get it on anywhere. Perfect Man, THD. But IceCream played a big role in it, you know what I'm saying? Really, he allowed me to be creative, you know what I'm saying? And he felt like that was the best, you know what I'm saying, the best move at the time, and it worked pretty good. Almost at 100,000 streams, you know what I'm saying? And that's what makes it so great, because we allow each other to individually be great as well, you know what I'm saying? We're very humble, we're very team oriented. So, you know what I'm saying, it's been great, you know what I'm saying? Cream got some stuff coming too, so keep a lookout on it.
And also as well, April 23rd of 2022, you guys actually collaborated alongside King Country, Thrill, and Trey 318 to actually release the song Get Throwed Low. I was wondering if you can actually tell us a bit more about this recently released single, and of course, how did you guys actually all come together and just make this song? Because I gotta say, this is definitely the song of the year in my honest opinion.
Man, I really appreciate it, man. Again, you know what I'm saying? I got to give that credit to IceCream. I got to give it to Cream. He brought the beat to us. And what's so funny about it, it was originally, that was the beat where he was going to release a solo single. But, me being a big brother, I got excited. And he wasn't with us, and the whole team was together. The whole CLG team was together. Except for him, he wasn't there that day. We recorded a whole song, and we just called him and let him hear it. And he was just kind of like, You know, that was the beat I was supposed to use or whatever. But because the song was such a hit, he was like, man, just put me on it. Let's make it happen. And honestly, we had the thought process behind Get Thrown was just loosening up the mood. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of songs where we're very passionate and we're very soulful, but this one we just wanted to step outside the box, especially me. Like, I'm not, I ain't never did a record like that. You know what I'm saying? We just wanted that box. We wanted something, let everybody be themselves, loosen up, man. So that's how that one came together.
And also as well, you guys right now are actually currently nominated for not one, not two, but three awards actually this year for Best Group, Best Single, and of course, Mixtape of the Year. I was wondering if you can actually tell us a bit more about these nominations, and of course, if the nominations are still going on, where can we actually head on over and actually vote for you guys today?
Well, it was it's an award ceremony called Jet Lag TV. It was a award ceremony called Jet Lag TV, South Carolina. Actually, the award ceremony was in June. It was in I believe it was June 2nd, if I'm not mistaken. It was originally May 26th, but it got pushed back a week. So with that, honestly, I'm going to be honest with you. That came as a surprise, and it really humbled us because it was like, wow, like we've been working so hard just this past year, not even this past year, past 2 years, 2020, the planning, 2021, stepping out, doing things, so this year it was just more so about us, I say sitting back and kind of just basking in certain things, of also getting work done, a lot of work done, but also basking in certain things, with that, that was just a real good blessing or whatever with just getting that opportunity to be able to get nominated. Drinks on Me got nominated twice, and Don't Trip, Logical, Best Collaboration, that was nominated as well. And for us to get a Mixtape of the Year for Toxic, and just for us to be nominated, because there was a lot of nominations that were a lot of artists that were nominated that were phenomenal artists that we checked out or whatever. But it was just a great experience, I would say for that one, it caught us by surprise because it was just one day. I got an email and we just saw it. We was like, man, what? And it kind of just humbled us a little bit and was like, you know what? Okay, let's keep going. We know what we're doing now. We're in the right spot. We know what we got going on. So that right there really was just a big surprise to us, and it really was just a blessing in disguise.
And also as well, you guys currently have a phenomenal 13-track album that's out right now titled Toxic. I was wondering, could you tell us a bit more about this album? And of course, where can we actually snag ourselves a copy of it today?
Okay, well, with Toxic, I would say, first off, you can get Toxic anywhere. Just like with all our other music, you can get it anywhere. You can buy it on iTunes, Google Play, Amazon. You can stream it, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube Music, Tidal, everywhere. Honestly, with that album, I would say at first in 2020, it was late 2020, and if I could tell this story real quick.
Oh, most definitely.
It was June. It was actually June 2020 or whatever, and I was at home in North Carolina. And my cousin, my late cousin that goes by the name of Hollywood Swizz, he engineered for a lot of artists, Future, K Camp. He did a couple of songs with Young Thug, Gunna, Lil Baby. He engineered for them. But he came over or whatever. He came over in town and he set up his equipment. And I was like, man, I gotta send these. I was writing some songs for the album. I was like, I gotta send these songs over to THD. So I went and wrote there's two songs in there called Tonight and Overdose, and I wrote the songs full out. And it was crazy because I recorded the songs, and I was like, oh yeah, he gonna love them. I sent the songs over to him, and he said, man, what's this? I was like, this for the album. He was like, man, no. He's like, no, this corny. I was like, come on, dog. I said, it's gonna work out. So fast forward, we get to school in August, and this is THD's last semester. We get to school in August, we set up shop, at his crib, and we just set up the equipment or whatever, and we just started working on the album. I'll say that was a it was very fun, energetic experience, but it was very, 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 very hard. I'll say, it had us up. I would say if 24 hours in a day, we was up at least 16 hours of those 24, and at the most I would say 23. We sometimes we didn't even go to sleep. We was working on the album so hard we had an idea of what we really wanted to go with, and just to our name Dov stands for determination of verified emotion. So we wanted to just stress the emotion that a human would have when it comes down to love, when it comes down to stress, when it comes down to just life in general. So we wanted to just capitalize on all of those emotions with the help of Logical as well. Logical was on I believe about 4 or 5 songs on those albums. He really helped us with creating that masterpiece that we put together. And then, of course, it went through a lot of, I'll say, pushbacks. The first release was supposed to be October 2020. Then we pushed it back to, I believe it was January 2021. Then we was like, you know what? We're going to release it in May. And I think the first date was May 12th, and then we pushed it to May 19th. Yep. So it was just really, I'll say, it was a learning experience. It was our first album. Fun fact, as this album released, the first day the album released, it accumulated over 70,000 streams. So that let us know that we dropped it at the right time, because we were just like, okay, let's keep building the fan base, let's keep dropping singles. We had Drinks on Me, which was a smash hit at the time, Overdose that came out in October of 2020, and then we had the solo song THD that THD put on the album called I'm Sorry, and that was a smash hit as well. And it was just a learning experience for us. We had a lot of fun with it, but it took time, and that's what we had to realize when it came down to creating something beautiful. We had to realize, okay, it takes time. It's not going to come overnight. It's not going to be okay, let's create 12 songs and let's just record all of them. No, we started to realize and create more chemistry, better chemistry with each other while creating this project.
And I gotta say as well, the 2 songs that I really enjoy off this project is actually "Drinks on Me" and "Set the Mood," man. Two of my favorite joints off this phenomenal project.
Okay, so basically with "Drinks on Me," you wanna tell them how "Drinks on Me" came to us?
So look, "Drinks on Me," right? This is the start of Dove. This was the start of it all. When we got "Drinks on Me," I found the beat. And I found this beat. I swear, this was the only beat I could say where all of us was like, yeah, this is it. And you know how when you're in the studio, you know what I'm saying, you just all vibing. And we kept hearing the beat, and we kept saying, "Drinks on me, drinks on me." And it was just like, everybody was just like, "Drinks on me." And what's crazy, I know IceCream wrote most of it. We had a girl named JB. She had some stuff coming. And one of our old friends, Mason, and Eli. This was when I wasn't even writing music yet. I was just singing whatever they wanted me to sing. Man, we put it together, and till this day, that was the most iconic moment for us as far as when we gained chemistry. Man, it's the best thing. And that was the song where we hit 1 million streams. The first single ever, "Drinks on Me." Now, "Set the Mood." Now, "Set the Mood" was given to us by one of my family members, my cousin. Artist name is New Nick. He gave us the song. He sent us a reference track. When he sent us the reference track, first we were both like, I don't know. But one thing with us as far as Dove, our philosophy is, our mindset is we can make anything a hit because we're us. Mm-hmm. Now, he sent us the track. We put it together, man. We added our own flavor to it, you know what I'm saying? And it was raps, man, and that's been a great hit that a lot of people, it's a very slept-on single that a lot of people, including myself, slept on. And now I'm regretting it.
But I have to ask, man, what is next for you guys, Dov3, man? Is there anything like we happen to miss during tonight's broadcast? Anything else you guys still want to talk about or promote? Well, we still got you here live on the Canadian FM dial this evening.
I would say the next thing that we have next, Get Throw. We just did a Get Throw video shoot not too long ago, about last week. The Get Throw video is coming out soon. We have a virtual concert that will be coming out. The Get Throw video will be everywhere. It will be on Apple Videos. It'll be on YouTube. Shoot, you can see it anywhere. Instagram. With the virtual concert, we'll be putting it up on YouTube, on our YouTube page, and on Instagram as well. And I would say the next single is a song called "Hey There." Be on the lookout for "Hey There." It's a single called "Hey There" with King Country and Nate 3 Times. That's another, I would say, another smash. This one is for the ladies. Definitely, this one is definitely for the ladies. We're bringing it back. I feel like with our singles before for this next album, 1942 and Get Throw, I feel like it catered to the club a lot. But with Hey There is gonna give you that. It's gonna give you that real R&B vibe. It's gonna bring that back. So I would say, think 03, 04 Usher. Like, it's gonna bring that vibe back. And after that, we don't have a date yet for the album, but the album is coming soon. It's coming soon. The album is coming soon. It's coming fall 2022. All bops, everything, and then that's when we'll bring back our surprise for the distribution. That will definitely be it by then. Once we get right now we're getting certain things together, but hey, just like with Toxic, it's just a work in process, work in progress. It's coming together. We already have the album is done. Now it's just we just have to get certain paperwork done to get the album to the next level. So when it's released, everything is going up. Definitely, most definitely.
And also, guys, this is the time in the interview that I give a chance for the individual that does slide into the radio station airwaves, just a chance to give, like, shoutouts to whomever they want to give shoutouts to, but most of all, your guys' social media handles. That way our listeners can follow not only Dov3, but also you guys as individual artists as well.
Okay. You can, like you said, you can follow us at official_D.O.V.3 on Instagram and Facebook. On Twitter, you can follow us at Dov317. That's Dov317. On TikTok, you can follow us at Dov3 Music. That's Dov3 Music on TikTok. And we would like to just shout out our manager, Icon E, founder of COG Entertainment. We'd like to, of course, shout out to the artists at COG. Shout out to Fort Valley State University, the Fort Valley State University in Fort Valley, Georgia. We'd like to shout them out. And shout out to Atlanta, shout out to our families. So, what I'm saying, it's your boy THD. Personal page, he gave you the Dub page. The personal page, you can follow me at THD_the singer. THD_THESINGER. THD_the singer. Also, follow our production pages. We do it all. THD.
And I gotta say, first and foremost, guys, thank you so much for just giving us a bit of your time here this evening, man. It definitely was an honor and most definitely a privilege, man. And when that new album does drop, make sure you hit me up on Instagram, man, and we'll definitely get you guys back on the radio station as well. It's definitely been a pleasure and definitely an honor.
Most definitely. And when that album drops, we will definitely be tuning back in to Outlaw FM. Most definitely. And thank you for having us.
Hey, man, you are most certainly welcome, guys. Definitely have yourselves a wonderful night, and definitely enjoy that weekend as well, man.
All right, you too. And shout out to Canada. Thank you for having us.
Hey, most definitely. Shout out to Dov3, guys. Thank you so much, man. Have yourselves a wonderful night.
You too.